Let's go. Oh yeah, you guys, let me know how sound is, because when I was putting the finale of Metal Gear Solid 2 up, holy shit, the game was way too loud, and no one told me. So we gotta make it right this time. Are you ready to get your wild rocked? Trying to recover their philosopher's legacy? Spoilers. Your world. God, yes I am though. Tasty. Alright, I don't think I have anything else. That should work. So I guess it is broken again. Hold on, let me fix that while this happens. Where are sound files? Tasty. Yeah, that should... Why is everything broken the first time? There's no votes. What a thrill. Okay, it should work now. There it is. What a thrill. Game's definitely too quiet right now. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. We get this, I think, when we actually play, but let's just let it play. When your beef's supreme, I give my beef, not for honor, but you, snake eater. Tasty eater. God, this game is so good. Someday you go through the rain. Someday you feed on a tree frog to survive. Oh, I need to get the snake eater sting to add. Making notes. Ocelot meow, snake eater sting. Crime. So Toyota, yeah. Snake eater. I'm still in a dream. Tasty eater. So Lex is so cool. I'm still in a dream. Probably, yeah. All right. Very, very James Bond. But why am I wearing glasses? This isn't a glasses game. Oh, here we go. Does it still? Oh, it still works. Right stick changes the color, left stick changes the background pattern. R1 speeds it up. Our L1 zooms in. R2 slows it down. That reverts the colors. God, I remember just fucking around with this forever. Get him, Schnecker! Kill that man with CQC! I remembered the basics of CQC. You gotta choke a bitch. And then you take his life. Or you put him to sleep. We're gonna be putting people to sleep as much as we can. But we're gonna murder a lot of things. And people. Bear? Don't. Hey, actually, let's play Metal Gear instead. Nah, just kidding. Never. Never again. Alright, yeah, so actually... No. Easy. The last time I played was on easy. So, I also want to watch... So we had, like, the casting theater at the end of 2 as well. I want to do the one that this... Or the, like, bonus videos that... Holy shit, Bear. Stop! I want to do the silly videos that this one has. But anyway, let's start a new game. I always pick this one because it's good for a surprise that you'll see, and I won't talk about it, and you better not talk about it either, chat. Don't do it. Oh, Bear just keeps jumping in and out of this chair and walking by my mic, and as we've had happen on stream, and also in a call I was in last night, if it gets unplugged sometimes, or a couple nights ago, my whole computer crashes. So, Bear is playing a dangerous game, but also he jumped up and hit his back on my desk. And we don't want that. Let's play on very European easy. We're gonna just do normal. Unless you would like to play Metal Gear Solid 2. That's the best voice I can do about that.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
3 and 4 have very iconic openings, I want to say. Very tasty openings. Gross. Shut up, me. Gross. Fuck! Why is that clipping in my ears? Well, that's a sign to turn that down for you guys also. That's not cool. What the fuck? Not in a million years. Good old Josh Keaton. Oh yeah, R1 is not zoom. I thought we could zoom somehow.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Oh, I can't ruin cutscenes, so good job, you guys.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check.
But R1 does let us see some special scenes.
Ready to go.
Ready to go.
Still showing a high pressure.
This is Major Tom.
Cav okay.
Spoilers. Damn it, me.
We've got high visibility.
Military plane go. Yeah, we'll figure it all out.
Put out that cigar.
Who's that nerd?
Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
Basically, the best way to play this game is during cutscenes. Just
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
do this with R1, because there are missable scenes, missable things happening sometimes.
10 minutes to drop
I just don't know when they
Hey,
start.
Are you deaf?
Are you deaf?
Drop a cigar and put on your mask.
Whatever.
I can't believe Metal Gear Solid 3 stars Raiden. That's so Toyota.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
Let me
6
zoom,
minutes to
cowards.
drop off. Opening rear hatch.
It's too much power. Hey, it says Snake Eater on there. I don't remember that. We're not in Operation Snake Eater. Spoilers, video game. Alright, still seems like the game's probably too loud.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius.
This looks fine. Let me know if it's too quiet, but if anything, it still seems too loud, looks-wise. Why the hell is this game so loud?
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get
Len, just in time.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Tasty time.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
Halo Infinite
10
confirmed.
seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
I'm all green.
Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2,
1.
Spread your wings
and fly.
Spread your legs and fly, Snake. Halo, I know that guy. Yeah, Master Halo from the Chief games. God, I don't know if it's just for me. The audio is like crackling sometimes. Hey, I know him. Hideo Kojima.
Jack, I've got some important news.
Jack.
The head
Raiden
of the
confirmed.
CIA gives the green light for the virtuous mission.
Jack. Is this guy New Rose?
No, the virtuous mission.
And this is way too
Future of our
quiet
force unit
now.
depends on it.
It has that like
Will be officially organized.
cutscenes are hella loud and
Virtuous
gameplay's
mission.
quiet. God damn it.
Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
Speak up, Snake.
No, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right.
Right.
So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
It's like 10 dB
Well-
different. That's stupid.
About 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles.
Moles.
His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design
Okay.
Bureau, one of the Soviets' top secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same.
The very same.
On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the
Oh, I should have
first
played this
manned
in a few
space
months.
flight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket.
Steak sauce.
Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster.
I'm so sorry. That's your language? Hell yeah.
Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
Sounds right.
For that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
My mic is doing something weird.
The security on the eastern
Does everything
side
sound
was
okay,
still
guys?
back then.
Can you
Then
hear
what?
what's happening?
We got Sokolov over
Any
in one
weird
piece,
extra
but
sounds?
The whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him
'Cause
2 weeks
I'm gonna
and more
have
than
to
600
manually
miles to get from the research
Adjust the
facility
volume
in the
every
Soviet
time we're
Union
in
to
and out of
Berlin.
a cutscene,
He
it
was in
seems.
no condition to say anything coherent.
Which is not.
And it was only a
Great.
week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
What?
October the 16th,
Fine,
1962.
okay.
President
Okay.
Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba.
Oh yeah, Bear's here now.
The president demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval
Bear.
blockade to prevent further missile shipments from
boy.
reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert.
All right,
Soviet
I'm
transport
doing
ships
this, so
carrying missiles
everyone
continued on course
take
towards Cuba.
notes. There'll be a
US and Soviet
test
forces went on
where you'll
alert
have to
for a
tell me
all-out
what happened.
nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's
as you know.
Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet
the-
Union agreed to remove its
Whoa.
missiles from Cuba. And so
Well.
the world avoided a nuclear holocaust.
That's the best we're gonna get of the boy for now.
But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we
All
had to
right.
make a deal.
You mean
Had
the
to
one
make a
where
deal.
The U.S. agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No.
Turkey.
The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse,
Ooh,
a cover
Turkey
story
deal.
that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
I forgot that
Sokolov.
you have like
They wanted
It's
us
like
to return Sokolov.
epic intro and then
You mean
here's
the Soviets pulled out of Cuba
slideshow
just to get their hands on
exposition,
Sokolov?
which I
That's
mean it's
right.
fine. It makes sense because he's
The
like
hell
being
was he
briefed,
working on?
but
At the time, we had no idea.
and we still
We were
don't.
running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice.
So
President Kennedy
they'll
gave
talk
in to
about
Khrushchev's
who
demand.
everyone is and all that as we go.
The next day, I
But it's
got
important to
Sokolov
know
out of the hospital,
it's the 60s right
handed him
now,
over to agents
where
on the eastern
Metal Gear
side.
Solid 1 and 2 take
Sokolov
place in
kept
like
on screaming, "Save me! until he disappeared from my
Like
sight.
2000 and 2009, I think.
Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
7 and 9 for 2, I guess.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question.
What does
under
the C stand
KGB
for?
supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
Because I thought
What
they
kind of
were.
weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right.
It's all
We don't know
rocket
the
surgery
details,
to
but
me.
It appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something
Continental.
to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're
The
talking
C
about a
stands
Soviet
for
weapon so
tasty.
big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yask, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west. That's known
I
as
love the
Virgin
little cursor. He's in here.
The Virgin Cliffs.
Ah, nice.
Nice name for a virtuous mission.
Nice
They
place
moved in
for a
there
snake.
just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our
Well-
last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Oh yeah, this is also, I mean, like, all Metal Gear is cutscenes, but like, I feel like each one, besides 5 doesn't count, like, each one gets more and more cutscene time. So this one is gonna have a lot, but 4 has like, I think the after credit scene is literally like an hour. Something like that. So if I remember right, so we had the possibility to pick. I'm new to Metal Gear. I like Metal Gear Solid 1. I like Metal Gear Solid 2, and then I forget what the other one was. So we picked. I like Metal Gear Solid 2.
Listen up, Jack.
There's our
Your
one.
mission is to infiltrate
Sometimes it tells you, but sometimes it
Selino-Yask in the
doesn't.
Soviet
But it
mountains,
lets you
ensure
like
the
see through
safety of
Snake's eyes.
Sokolov and bring him back to the west.
There is secret stuff that R1 does not come up with. Volume is too damn loud again.
If we don't get Sokolov back before that
Make up
weapon
your
is
mind
complete,
game.
We'll be facing a major crisis. The clock
Yeah,
is ticking.
thank you. It went back to cutscene. God damn it. It's so... This is the most... Like,
Once we
usually...
confirm the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point.
Fox. Usually it's like, this game is loud, this game is quiet, this game is everywhere.
20 minutes.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not even a loud game. It's a loud cutscene game.
And pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system.
Well, I guess the other...
I'm familiar with the theory.
Maybe it stays this
Take it
way.
easy.
Maybe it was just that one scene.
Combat proof.
Hopefully. Was really quiet, and then everything else would be like
You
this.
think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute
shock?
jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're
Money?
planning on going over the border in a single combat talent?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with
They're
the fuel in
what?
the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well,
We're gonna
it
be
shouldn't
all
take
over
more
it.
than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
Dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Oh, just Russia. Fair. I've never been. Oh. You're gonna extra know when I'm doing sound clips. Sick! Gross. I found a video. I only added Tasty for you guys. I found a video though that was literally Snake calling paramedic for, it's like him calling about every single animal and like his, but what does it taste like? And then she is either just telling him or is like upset, like why would you ask that? And then the responses, which I needed Tasty because I remembered it, but sick and gross were funny too. But like the best one, I think there's a poisonous mushroom. She's like, it's poisonous, and he's like, but say I did eat it, how would it taste? Poison! Not in a million years. No, I didn't add any of the other ones. Ah yes, starring Jack, Metal Gear Solid. What a twist. Okay, this game is all about the camouflage. Where's Snake? You'll find out. Alright, Star is here. We got food. We got some traps. We got a calorie mate. I think that's all we can access now. R2? R2 is scrolly. We got a knife. And we got a revival pill for when we kill ourselves. This is a pattern and sound in my brain forever. Because you can't do it any faster. Get fucked, mushrooms. We're definitely not speedrunning this. I'm gonna be doing whatever I feel like. Come here, baby. No, tree. Tasty. Is Kersey? Hello. Watch King Kong 7 times. That sounds right. I do remember talking about King Kong in this game.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory.
Oh, you can scroll through the
Something like
pictures.
listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other.
You're
Your
Major
code name
Jiro.
for this mission will be Naked
Jiro.
Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. Not
Nice.
to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
It's all quiet
What do
again.
you mean?
What do you
One
mean?
Before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful.
Nakey
you might not have a
snakey.
choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Major.
Let's see. I'll be...
Well, I remember you can...
Call me Major
You have
Tom.
conversations, I think it's with Paramedic,
Oh, and
where you
Snake.
talk about movies, and I'm pretty sure King Kong comes
Crew
up.
isn't watching anymore. You can take off the disguise now.
Good idea.
Good idea.
This isn't right. Time for the snake to shed his...
But yeah, I guess it was a Rose reference. Hey, look! A special scene and a special intro that only happens if you pick I Like Metal Gear Solid 2 to trick you. That's why I always pick it, because it's different. And then we have a Raiden mask. Snake. I'm pretty sure you only get the mask if you pick I Like Metal Gear Solid 2. I remember it being a, like, special thing. But it, like, is especially good because his name is Jack, which is Raiden's name. So it like, tries to do an opposite of what 2 did, but in a jokey way. Where it's like, oh yeah, we're Snake. Wait, who's this? And now you're like, oh, it's this guy again. Oh wait, it's Snake.
You waiting, huh?
Kept you
This
waiting,
will
huh?
be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy.
Okay.
You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear?
Nope.
This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality.
All the frog shots. Hell no.
Weapons and equipment
I've done that
are on
once in
site.
my life,
That
and
goes for
I'm not
crews
gonna be
working
doing that on stream.
completely naked, just as your
I'll
name
get all the ones I
implies.
see,
Great.
but
Now I see why you asked me
I
about like
really don't want to
snakes.
do that.
I suppose
The
calling me
sidecar
Snake was
part
your idea
especially
of
is
joke, too.
No. Good reason for that.
That was a nightmare.
I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
But yeah, we're doing a...
You shoot a knife and a tranquilizer
There's nothing
gun.
special about
Use
this
them to hunt
playthrough
for
besides
food.
it's the first time
You'll
I'm
also
streaming
find some
it.
medical
We're just doing a
supplies in your
casual,
backpack.
I want to play this game.
About the backpack.
I've done all my challenge stuff years ago. But I
see.
love those little
Well,
frog boys, the
you better go back
Keratins.
and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front
I
of
miss-
a tree that's covered in ivy
This
and
reminds me
press
of...
the action
I played the shit out of Metal Gear Online, but just
I'll be monitoring
the Metal Gear
progress
Solid
over
3
the region.
version.
We can't risk
There was the,
violating
like,
Soviet
Keratin and
airspace,
Duck,
but I'll be
like,
the gunship.
the, like, capture the flag, but
My
with those.
frequency is
It's good stuff.
140.85.
I agree, yeah, this one is my
give
favorite
you
in the
a
series
call
and
if I need
one
to
of my
talk.
top games.
If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake.
This
Go get
series
your
is
backpack.
really like, I think I only said this when we started the series on stream, but like, it's a series that I'm not good at. I wouldn't say I'm good at them. It's not the kind of game I usually play, but holy shit do I love this series very much. Trying to think of what else we can do here. I know where I'm supposed to go, but actually, I know what we can do. Oh, I don't have paramedics number yet. I gotta call her about the snake. I wouldn't say like, I think, honestly, I think 5 is the most fun for me to play mechanics wise, but it's my least favorite in the whole series, all things considered. I see you. Why'd you put my knife away, Snake? Absorb it in your butt. Really? I think... Tasty. I think 3 is my favorite, no, I think maybe story, just like kind of everything combined wise. It just has a feel to it, for me. Sophus, hello!
Indeed.
I see you've
Not in this
retrieved your
generation.
backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon,
A Major
it's necessary
Tom.
to take it out of your backpack.
Do we...
In the
Do they give us
survival
strength
viewer,
stuff? I don't
choose
remember.
weapon from the backpack.
I don't know if we
Your
do. I
available
want to
weapons
not
will be
murder, but we're
displayed in a
probably gonna
window in the
murder.
upper left. For that
Yep.
list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from item.
Okay.
Use the
Got
survival
it.
viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right.
Yep.
Survival is fundamental to
Now I
this
want this
mission.
one.
After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop.
Oh yeah.
If your stamina gets too low,
I
it'll
noticed
affect
when
your
I
performance.
selected this on
You won't be able to
Twitch,
shoot accurately for
it
trouble.
automatically added the
Your
survival
wound
tag,
won't
which
heal
is
as
true.
Keep an eye on your stamina so
I
you don't run
guess.
out. To recover lost stamina,
Which,
you can hunt for local
Not my
flora and
favorite, but
fauna.
it, you know,
You can
despite
use
it,
either your tranquilizer gun or your knife
it's
to hunt.
good.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy
There we
tranquilizer
go.
gun.
That's right. It's been
I'll
fitted with
hush
its
your
own
puppies,
suppressor.
Major Tom.
However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire.
Yeah,
Once its durability
yeah, I
reaches
remember the
zero,
first
the
time.
noise
I
suppression
think my
effect
friend
will be gone.
eventually told me before it was too
Don't
late,
get
but
too
yeah.
trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Many
I think
weapons and equipment beyond
in the
what you're
save data I
carrying
have
now,
for this, I think the last time I
you'll have to
played
find
it
as you
was
go.
I have
2012.
to find my own weapons and equipment. Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Anyway,
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence.
Yeah.
No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too.
make sure you drink your own
presence in
piss,
enemy
Colonel.
territory is already
I
a
mean,
violation
Major.
of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost.
He's
Snake,
using
in
stealth.
every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured.
Yeah, this one
The
is
US government will deny any
very good.
involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been
Death
given a
pill.
fake
Hell yeah, death
for
pill.
that purpose.
Spokes
SAS guidelines stipulate that
Thank you
soldiers
for the
on covert
resub.
missions like this one are issued a
5
potassium
months.
cyanide capsule. Tape it to your
Sorry, by
body
that I
so you
mean
can take it when you want.
5
How generous of you.
months.
Use it if you're
God,
taken
that
prisoner
click
by
whenever
the
I
enemy.
turn the
Send you
thing
into a
off.
state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead.
Bring out the
So,
elephant
how do I
shit
come
and
back
drink
to
the
life?
juices, Snake.
Just take the revival pill.
You mean
Oh
the
yeah, I
thing
remember
that
from my
took juice
training.
before the
My
mission?
elephant shit ringing
That's the one.
training.
But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will
Snake
be able
is
to bring you
dead.
back. Remember that.
There's one time I know you
I'll
need to
keep
use
in
that, but I
mind.
don't.
You said this was a
Maybe
solo
we'll play
mission,
with it.
right?
Right.
I don't know.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests
Snake, weren't you
entirely in your
listening?
hands.
I wasn't, and I
One-man
remember.
army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Nice. But how do
I'll
they
introduce them to
taste?
you. This time,
I'm just doing
survival
normal.
is of utmost importance. The
I
first
ain't
member
got
of the support
time for
team will be in
difficulties
charge
in
of
this
monitoring your
game.
Physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Yeah, this is the
Hello,
PS3
Snake. I'm
version.
paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Though, so
Medic.
As
last
your
week
medic,
we
you come
finished
to
Metal
my
Gear Solid
parachute.
2 on the same
Aren't you going to
collection,
tell me your real name?
but I wanted to show people the skateboarding minigame because they didn't port it. So I popped in the PS2 disc and we did that. So whenever we beat this, I'm gonna put in the PS2 disc and we're gonna play Snake versus Monkey because it's very important.
What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive.
Turn the camera.
My frequency
Oh,
is
how the game looks.
145.73.
She's
Oh,
also in charge of
is
recording
Beyond
your
Hard.
mission
European
data.
Extreme is
Whenever
a.
you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency.
I'm not good enough to do that
140.96.
in a sane way
So
anymore.
Sadie lets me record my mission data.
That's right.
Oh yeah, that's
Also
right.
records the
Yeah.
state of your
Well,
health.
I think they.
Good to know.
I thought they changed the
There's
camera
one more
for
person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
persistence or subsistence.
Speaking of snakes, you
Whatever
remember the boss, don't
the
you?
main disc is called.
A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually,
Yeah,
it
not
was the
an
boss that
HD
got the
version, but
DCI's
in the
authorization
or
in the
in
first place.
in
She's going
subsistence.
to be
There was
serving as
a
Fox's
Ape
mission
Escape
advisor.
minigame where you capture Ape Escape monkeys.
Bosses.
She also helped me plan this mission.
The second disc is
She and I were at
persistence,
SAS
and I
together.
think that's just what
Jack, is
The,
that you? How many years
the
has it
online
been?
was on.
Boss?
The online.
That's right. It's me.
Give me your personal data,
Talk
boss.
to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years.
5 years.
72 days and
Yeah,
18
European
hours.
Extreme. I don't
You've
think I'll
lost
ever
weight.
do
You can
that
tell
again.
just by the sound of my
I tried it for a
voice.
bit. One of my
Of
friends
course
beat
I
it, and
can.
I did
I know all about
just
you.
extreme, but
Really?
that was already like,
Well, I
I'm
don't
not
know
good at these
anything about
games,
you.
so it wasn't a great time.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission.
She feels Metal Gear to me.
You didn't need
Feels
me
right.
anymore.
But there were still
boss
so many
mommy
things I
woman.
wanted you to teach me.
No.
Teach me.
I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that.
You
A
are
soldier
that.
needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else
There's
is
no
technique.
pizza in the jungle.
In fact, technique doesn't even matter.
Unless.
What's most important is spirit. Spirit
God,
and
that
body
one's so
are like two
loud.
sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think.
Boss is
You'll just
basically
have to
your
figure it out
mom.
for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings
Now,
about your
Eva.
comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing.
Mommy, tell me
They
I'm a good
change
boy.
along with the times.
Mommy.
Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Tell me
Is
I'm a
that
good
why you
snake.
abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question
Please.
why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You are a natural-born
Just-
fighter.
I only
but
see
you're
that
not
it's like,
quite a soldier.
Boss, please. The chicken
A
tendies.
soldier is
Are
a
they
political
done yet?
tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong
Snake
have
is
no
high-key
place in
thick.
his mission.
It is-
he has no
it is-
enemies and no friends.
If you play these
Only
games,
the
Snake
mission.
just is thick.
You follow the
all
orders you're
Snake.
given.
All snakes are
That's
thick.
what being a soldier is.
I do whatever
Except
I
for
have
Liquid.
to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or
Oh,
later,
yeah, I can
your
do this.
conscience is going to bother you.
Uh-oh.
In the end,
It's not as
you
good,
have
but-
to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun.
How about
There's
a gun with a
saying in the
man?
Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Dummy thick.
Patriotic.
It means devoting
Colonel.
yourself to your country.
I'm
I
dummy
follow
thick,
the
and
president
the clap
and
of
the
my
top
ass
brass.
cheeks keeps
I'm
alerting
ready
the
to die for
guards.
them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in
Leader.
charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms,
Sorry, boss,
constantly
I'm jamming.
changing with the times.
Boss memeing hard.
As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything,
Thank you.
even in those we love.
And
It
that's
always
the way
sounds a
soldier's
little
supposed to
better
think.
in my own
The
head
only thing we can believe
than
in,
how I hear my own
absolute
voice,
certainty,
but
is the
I like to
mission,
think
Jack.
it's good
All
enough.
right, but do me a
Right.
favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake.
My throat is a
right.
little dry.
Your
though.
code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that
Tom,
the boss put
I'm not
together
talking to
during
you.
World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a
Metal
legendary
Gear Solid
hero
1
backing you
Snake.
up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah.
He
I
gets-
can't
yeah, it
think
gets
of
more
anyone else
gravelly.
I'd rather have with me.
I'll just have to eat like some Skittles
and
before
one
we
more
play
thing,
4,
boss.
so I can
Yes?
just
It's good
real
to hear
fuck
your
it up.
voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it
Yeah.
out alive? Snake?
Infinite
You're
ammo.
always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to
Yeah,
be
I know what you
key.
mean.
Those CQC
It,
techniques I taught
just
you
more
are
of
sure to come in
closer to his
handy.
normal voice.
CQC.
CQC.
Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help
That's
you
fair.
remember. After all, this is your
I
first
kind of
actual
liked how it
survival
evolved,
mission.
and like,
I'll be supporting you over the radio.
God, it hurts
Where
to
are you,
listen to in
boss?
4,
Next to the
and I
major.
love it
The
because
boss
it
is
makes sense.
communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine.
No,
in
no,
the
I want to
Arctic
see your
Ocean.
personal information.
My frequency is
Damn it.
141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat.
I
and
do
don't let anyone
love
see you.
that just all the jungle sounds
Don't forget
happening in the
that
back.
This is a stealth mission.
I'm using stealth.
I don't like that I can't call him Colonel.
He's a major.
Try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
He got so growly in 4.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Now.
All right, time to trank my own ass. Oh, I have the mic. Is it the same? Yeah. It's gonna take so long to get used to stuff. Do these have batteries? Is that what that is? I remember there's batteries in this game. Well, we're not gonna... Oh, wait. Can I call paramedic yet? Do I have to know her number?
I see you caught yourself a reticulated
How's
python.
it taste?
The reticulated python is said to be
Get
the
some
longest
snake
snake
lore.
in the world. The biggest ones can grow up to 10 meters in length. Although they're not poisonous, they're still very dangerous, so be careful around them. They have a
The
highly
glow caps,
ferocious
yeah.
temperament,
No,
and
we
they
gotta
can
save
swallow
those.
whole, even large animals like deer and pigs. Their
Damn.
most distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of their scales. This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be a reticulated python about, pay close attention to your surroundings. Otherwise, you could
And
get
then
bitten
stab
before
it in
you
the
even know
butt.
it's there. It's a huge snake, but you should be able to capture it alive by using the tranquilizer gun. I'll bet if you capture one and throw it at an enemy,
He will
it'll
grow to
give him a
like
good
it. I don't think I
scare.
knew that, actually.
Right. But how do they taste?
How do they taste?
Do they taste good?
You're actually
Tasty.
going to eat
Yeah,
one.
this is my cat right
Why
here.
else would I be
He's very
asking?
hard to see sometimes. He's like curled up
What
really
was
weird
that?
right now.
Nothing. Let's see what the guide says. Ah, you're in luck. It says they taste pretty good.
Nice.
Good. I can hardly wait.
I love it.
Also, did I
think I said hi to everyone that came in.
Well, that's for... Okay, yeah. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa there, buddy!
I need your taste. All right.
He'll like them. Oh, yeah, I remember he hates the rations. Yeah, Bear's being stealthy. Fuck you, butterflies.
You're not tasty enough.
Part of me wants to, try to eat everything, but I also don't. These motherfuckers, though.
You piece of bitch.
Good night. No. I'm not gonna fuck with these guys. I remember being really annoyed with them. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I don't remember what that is. I don't think anything we get now matters. Spoilers, without being spoilery. And again, I'm not gonna get all the keratins, but I kinda want to find some of them. Well, no, we definitely will find some. I'm not gonna hunt for them though. Bees. I don't need to kill everything. I don't need to murder everything. Just a few. I am gonna try to drop some bees on a man when I remember. For where that comes from. Tasty. Yeah, me and one of my friends back in the day, like, we like exchanged save files and stuff. Like, he went through on European Extreme, I went through on Extreme, whatever the one under it was, and then like we'd always trank all the bosses to get those, but then like we tried to do everything.
KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Tasty grenades. I forget how perceptive people are in this one.
Is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited.
And pineapples.
Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the
Doctor
jungle
Who?
without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting camouflage from the survival viewer.
You know, I remembered
The
camouflage. I
uniform
think I
option
mentioned
lets
it,
you
but
pick
like,
your uniform, while the face option lets you
how
change
much are
your
we
face
gonna?
tone. Choosing camouflage
We're-
that blends in with your surroundings will help
How
you
much are we?
conceal yourself
How much
more
we gonna?
effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand
Remember the
up and run
basics
around
of
like an
CQC.
idiot, you're bound
Cheese
to be
quesadilla.
spotted. But if you
Quesadillo.
crawl instead,
Quesadilla
you should be able to
calories.
sneak by without being noticed.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I don't remember Secret Theater is in the
You can see
HD
how
version. For
effective
some
your
reason, I don't think it
camouflage
is.
by looking at the camo index.
But like, once we finish the game,
The camo
whether it
index
is in
shows
this
how
or
well
on the
your
PS2
current
disc, we're
camouflage
gonna watch
blends
some of
in with
those
the
because
surrounding area.
some of them are pretty good.
The higher the value, the
I
harder
think.
you are to
Oh,
spot and
I also so I have
vice
some save data on my
The
my
key
PS
is to
my
make yourself
digital
one
PS2 memory
with
card.
nature.
Mark,
Keep that in mind as you
hello.
go along, okay?
I have the secret game you could play from jail, the nightmare game. So I'll also show that because that's something that I'm pretty sure is not in the HD version. Tasty.
I'm a pro.
Yeah, one of them I would call both useful and fun, being I forget what it's called, but the one that's the Russian flag on one side and the US flag on the other. That one's pretty fun. And it's useful, but it's more of like if you're already out in the world being seen. Yeah, Guy Savage, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was taken out of the HD version, but yeah, that's something I want to show. Hello. It's a pretty cool thing. I don't remember where anything is. I could just go forward, but I don't really feel like it. Buggies? Why am I up here? I don't remember. No, there's a guy over here somewhere. Where's that guy? Oh yeah, camo. The thing the game told me to do. Actually, let's see what we got. I don't remember. Wait, what do we? Oh, we have splitter on. We probably want tiger stripe.
Naked.
Look at those polygons. Pew, pew, pew. Alright, I don't remember what's over there. We're not doing an everything run. But you know... Who was that? You know... Hello? But yeah, I think I finished my thought, but like we're gonna do the normal playthrough, but then afterwards watch the theater stuff, do Snake versus Monkey, show you guys Guy Savage.
Something there?
Nope. Alright, let's not spam everything. This is a stealth mission, guys. We're stealthing together. No, that's... It was very good timing, though. No, he's just asleep. I thought there was something else over here. Oh, I know what it is. I see him. I think that there's one in, like, every room. So yeah, every zone in this game has one of these. What do you get for them again? I did decide the one thing I want to try to remember to do is get the Tsuchinoko. Which won't matter at all for this playthrough, but I want to get it for fun. Frog hat. I don't remember that. Oh, we need the croc cap for fun. I'm going to just wear the croc cap for most of the game. So I think I remember where it is, but if I'm passing the croc cap area... I mean, it's not now, but feel free to tell me. Camo. Tsuchinoko gives you the infinity face paint, yeah? Oh, it's the scene. Snake shit. Okay. Yeah, the like wand things you like turn back and forth. Oh, I see that keratin also. Is that the beehive? Nope. That's the beehive.
I hear something.
Get bead, nerd. Can we shoot out the bridge here? We can, but it's too late for it to matter. I think I got him. Keratin, accept the sewers. I thought I remember one in this. Well, I can't say that. Nice. I got some bee stuff. You know, I actually should have dealt with that guy because now there's 3 guys over here. Oh yeah, we can't crouch run in this game. That's in 4. But yeah, you see how I shot these ropes? You can make it hard for them, but also for you. Like I did. I didn't fall though, but... Oh, did they leave the screen? Kick the mushrooms. I don't remember... I thought someone chills over here. There's something here. There's like certain things I remember, but not really. What's up? How do I go up? What is up? I thought X is fall. Snake? X is fall. What button is go up? Nothing did anything. I thought it was a... Oh, we gotta do this again. I thought it was a... one I could crawl across. Yeah! Oh. Well, that went worse than before. Damn it. Oh, I was? Okay. Bird in behind me. I don't need these. Alright, so... Came in too hot. It's just the way Snake likes. So is triangle up? Cause that... Oh, there we go. But like... Yeah, I guess I wasn't far enough over and I panicked. Games and Broadcast, hello! Also, I saw you did it off stream. But...
Games in Broadcast. Thank you for the... sub.
And hello. Who's blowing the dog toy? Everyone. Alright, so we got a murder weapon. That's for cowards. And probably me. There is a point, I talked about this, I think Scott said we're not killing anyone in this one, and I said there's definitely a point we're going to murder a lot of people, but I might refrain from doing that most of the game. We're definitely not killing any bosses, because I want the camo. I think it's the first time that not killing bosses actually did something for you. Raindrop, ooh, yeah. I remember some of those. There's some cool ones you can get. Kill them all! No, I want their camo! Nuke them all. That's what they want.
Major.
Major.
I reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump.
Are we holding up the end in this run? Yes.
I can't see Sokolov.
That's how you get his camo, isn't it? So yeah, I guess we are.
Pretty tight.
It's been a while. I do remember his jiggle. We're not gonna cheese him.
I wonder how many are inside.
But we'll talk about how that's the thing when we get there, because it's awesome. That there's two ways to cheese him.
Your objective, Sokolov,
and by that I mean to not
factory.
fight him.
You should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Yeah, that one was my favorite. But there's there's the clock one too.
He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach
He
Sokolov
hates danger.
while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov,
Danger
I want you
ball.
to tell him something from me.
End.
That is.
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach
Save.
to the target.
Why is there a specific reason? Which sorry, you showed him the time you can get him early, or the time, or the like clock trick? Because yeah, that honestly his fight sucks. It's fun though.
Game, Snake?
Save me, not Rose. Yeah. That one you have to be quick. Yeah, 2012 was the last time I played this. Uneasy. Looks like a 16-hour playthrough, so I must have done more stuff. I think. What about it? On YouTube? It's from Bloodborne.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
No.
What is it?
It's a movie. You
But
haven't
how does
seen
it taste?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes
Yeah,
on
with an E at
rampage
the
in
end.
Tokyo.
Nuclear.
I know, right?
Then the
Isn't
Martian
there a
virus
movie?
Must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
It's fake,
Maybe
Snake.
that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Gross.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
But how's
I
it
know.
taste?
So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo,
A weapon
obliterating everything in its
to
path.
surpass. Persass is
It
what I was about to
originally a
say. To
Japanese
persass.
movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend
Surpass
seeing the original
Godzilla.
Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious.
Is that what it was? Yeah, I
anti-hate
couldn't
message as well.
remember. I couldn't remember
Where
what it
would I
was.
see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too.
It sounds like he
What's
did.
that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to
That's
make
so long
Godzilla
ago.
movies then?
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I remember it was something with, like, monster
I don't suppose
movies.
you're the movie watching
I mean,
type, are
because that's
you?
what she talks about.
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least be
Well,
a nice
yes,
distraction.
kidding.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Alright, we saved a video game. I can't remember how annoying these guys are. Oh yeah, we have suppressor... Oh! Life. Okay. Chaff G. I think I picked up a suppressor somewhere. I don't remember if there's... Spitting facts. I don't know if there's a camo in here. I feel like there was for some reason. Is there a guy? Nah, that's not a guy. That was a guy. Alright, let's... I'm not gonna do this a lot, because it doesn't matter too much. Because I'm on normal. No, I want squares. But we're gonna mess around with camo a bit when we can. Sometime. So hey. A shoot gun! Oh, I've definitely murdered many a man with that in this game. Where's your head? Go to bed. Ding 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 ding. Fuck! Here you go. All according to plan. I didn't think he'd see me. We definitely murdered someone. It's okay though. What? What? Snake, fuck off. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe we should take a death here. I think I'd rather die than murder all these boys. I could try to put them all to sleep. Everybody asleep yet? What? Oh, you ass. Oh, okay. Nice shot, me. Alright, no one knows. No one knows how bad this went. No one can tell. This went fine. Yeah, try not to kill. Immediately exploded a man or two. I don't think they died. I think they're fine. Everybody's fine. This guy's definitely not dead.
HQ.
That's the wrong button.
This is HQ. Patrol here.
Patrol here. I hear you.
We lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation. Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Oh yeah, there's zombie face cam somewhere here. Where's this nerd? I hear rats. You know, I only got into trouble because I wanted to hear the music. You guys know that. You guys know. Where is this other nerd? Oh, that guy's definitely dead. That's not. That guy's definitely dead. Yeah, I remember it being under the building. This guy's fine. He just dripped a little bit of Kool-Aid. I thought the guy was over here too, though. Yeah, he's right there. Don't explode the barrel.
Huh?
What?
Where'd he go?
Oh shit. God damn it. Whatever. What? Shh. What? He moved! Alright. This is why we don't play on anything besides normal. Yeah, the suppressor exploded, but like, he like twitched out of the way. There we go. Just as I aimed at him, which is frustrating. There's another spot to explode. Is the camo under? Or is it on top? Anyway, you guys see that I'm here with the good plays. Hello. Tasty. Is it under here? Oh yeah, maybe it is. You wouldn't attack me, would you, Snake? Hey, you wouldn't. It is under here, right? I'm pretty sure it is later. Oh, somebody's awake. Maybe we should move on. Unless... Get... Yeah, I wore that face camo for a lot of the game just for fun. 'Cause it's a zombie. Alright, I thought there was something up there. Well, that went terrible. But again, I'm getting used to it, and also, again, I'm not good at this game. I only love it. Hello there. Not my tax documents. Sokolov, why?
You must be Sokolov.
I think when I played through originally, I played through on very easy but like I just used whatever camo I wanted for fun because it didn't matter that much.
I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
Really saw you execute a foxhound run. Hell yeah.
I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
He said to tell you tasty.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But
he says the monocle looks silly.
Get me out of here before they arrive.
Oh.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Croix. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
I know him as Volgin.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's
Leather
extremist
Daddy.
faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland.
I remember noticing, like, in this game, how, like, everyone with gloves, the, like, the leather sound, like, man, they did some good sound design.
Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away.
Looks like he's got a case of the crumbles.
Use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the Croix. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau. He's using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing
last time for
here
real.
and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
Technically, so I usually wear glasses, I'm just not doing it right now, but like one of my eyes is bad, so I could use a monocle and have the correct
The intelligence
eyesight.
says that they are going to make their
But
move
that's
during
not me
the
anymore.
test.
Then the soldiers outside.
Use an eye patch. Well,
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me,
my orders to yours.
even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before
You'll
then.
come.
Leave it to me.
That's, I guess that's true, yeah.
Your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
I was speaking English. What are you talking about?
Is that so?
Oh, I did.
America's truly
I don't remember how many years ago. I cosplayed a Tuxedo Snake at PAX one year. And I did have, well, somewhere I have the eye patch. I like hit it up here in case I wanted to use it. Just like swipe it down, but Cambodia. That's the best part. It's just clipped to his ear, so if it falls out, he just has it on a chain.
Me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up
Good
and get
work.
Sokolov to the
We've
recovery
managed
point.
to avoid
We'll
drowning.
rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
Yeah.
I see.
What about
Easy.
the
No one
boss?
saw me.
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal.
Pants still
Just
dry.
hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
For now. Fuck. Ooh, I haven't seen that. I've seen I don't know if it's Fox Engine, but I saw like someone like remade the beginning of 1. I haven't seen 3. That's cool. Hell yeah. Is Blue Dolphin the emulator? Or is that the person? Sokolov's hands? I remember in Metal Gear Online, you could play as Sokolov as one of the characters, and like his I think it was triangle. Everyone had like a thing they did. He would go like. So I think Snake saluted. Ocelot did that thing. But yeah, Sokolov was like doing those weird hand shit. Oh, redid it and just won.
Freeze!
No. Freeze. Meow. Yeah, I was gonna add the Ocelot sound on my soundboard, but I forgot. Instead, I only got the most important one, though.
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh. Did an Ocelot. Meow.
Huh? We meet at last.
That's very dangerous.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a Crew soldier doing here?
Spinning.
Soldier?
I somehow totally forgot about this as a thing. Holy shit. Special nuts.
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Okay, I will. Is it square? Some button you can
Sokolov
see
is
the
ours.
actor.
Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
What? Fuck. Why is that so loud? Ah! Hey, how dare he, in my run. The bone structure. Was what, me? No, you guys heard it too? That's just the game, I guess. I guess the game is broken. Yeah, that was not great. The audio in this version seems not great. It's very incredibly loud and then quiet, and then I thought that was just me because that's happened before where like my routing is weird, so only I hear weird stuff, but that's the game, I guess. I don't remember how I felt about Ocelot in 5.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the Gru.
You look like you do enjoy it.
Sokolov, take cover.
Do the thing.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Not yet. The boys are back in town.
Operatives!
Suddenly anime. What do you mean suddenly?
What is that stance? Huh.
Huh.
That gun.
I love that he looks at his men.
If you're not the boss...
Even more now, yeah. Oh.
Then die.
Die. God, jammed it. What's in Russian? Sokolov!
Leave it!
Well,
Shoot the other
left.
Whoa!
Reverb growls when I heard. Hell yeah. Literally a meow. Who even trained you nerds? I did that. Unless. Game, why the fuck are you loud again? Pick a volume.
Possible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you?
What is?
I see what you were trying to do.
Oh.
But testing a technique.
What's all over the ground? Oh, I guess bullets that happened.
You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't
Besides.
think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
Revolver.
You filthy American dog!
Yeah. I'm not a revolver man. Okay, I believe you.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
You're pretty good. Oh yeah, maybe.
Pretty good.
You're pretty good. Now they kiss. Not yet. You're pretty. You're pretty. Or how you load the first bullet.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you alright?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were
Just a
after
few.
Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU?
I like this picture, the
Sounds
like
like this could
from
be
behind
hotter than Cuba.
profile for some reason.
Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Full clip after the first... Oh, that makes sense. I mean, enough sense to me. Save me.
Do you want to save?
No. Burn, 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 burn. Let's get on this early. On my double save file action. He don't know.
Snake, do you know the creature from the Black Lagoon?
No.
Nope, never heard of it.
These scientists are investigating a place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim, and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came From Outer Space were a lot
Ocelot's
more
new to
intense,
guns.
but
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
how rude!
Fuck.
Why do you say that?
How's it taste,
Because no
though?
one on Earth could be as charming as you.
Oh, nice.
Fine, I'll just get to the point. Snake.
I'll remember that.
Be careful of what's around you when you're in the water.
That's true, unless it was all a clever ruse. You sometimes just literally never know with Ocelot.
Appreciate the concern.
Fishmen aren't the only things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful
Goddamn
out there.
garvels.
Okay.
And don't be attacking any pretty girls going for a swim, either.
Are you calling me a fish man?
You started it.
Got him. I forgot that they're good. Nah. All right. Now we kill Ocelot. Mousetrap. I like how that one guy is asleep. He betrays even himself. Quintuple agent. Did, where the fuck did... Sokolov, did you run back in here? I already forgot where he went, honestly. Nothing? Am I supposed to go back the way I came or the opposite way? That's the thing I forget. Trust no one, not even your own Ocelot. Oh wait, this way's closed for now, so I have to go back, I think. Unless I am forgetting that I need to collect Sokolov. But I don't remember. Open up! Kuka! What? Is it back? It's back there later, isn't it? Is there anything else here? I kind of thought there was. I mean, I got the shotgun, but eh. I also got murder, so there's that. Oh, you know what we should do, though? Since it won't matter soon. That's the wrong button. Let's change our camo as well, for fun. For fun and for sort of sense. But most importantly... No, not that. Tasty. Where the fuck did Sokolov run to? We're going to the bridge now, aren't we? Slap a follow. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's 4 a.m. Ah, shit. Well, thank you, Sophus. I appreciate that. Hopefully I'm saying that right.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
I'm especially bad at saying anyone's name
the
ever.
best Crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Yeah, it's only almost 7 p.m. for me.
Here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could have.
If you gotta head out. Fuck. What? Sound is broken. You guys probably heard that too then. Anyway, if you gotta head out, I appreciate it again. Thanks for hanging out. And hopefully I'll see you around some other time.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes.
Yes.
The Shagahod. The treading
Hell yeah.
behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear
Treading
IRBMs.
behemoth.
You launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
Have a good night. Good luck out there.
Is that thing finished?
No.
No.
This is only the end of Phase 1.
Oh shit, Shagahod.
It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is
A
completed,
form to
and the Colonel
surpass.
gets his hands on
Shagahod
it,
1.
it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the age of
I love
fear
that can be
will
heard as
truly
like,
begin.
oh, sick, man.
World War.
Hell yeah.
I had no choice but to cooperate.
Sick.
I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America.
Please.
Quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
I was trying to think of like the most American form of transportation. And, I brought my Razor scooter. We're on our way. That's not. No one. I don't know. You know? Sometimes you just don't know when you know you don't know. Anyway, get ready to say goodbye to Virtuous Mission. And hello to the beginning of the real game. Where I better not kill anyone. Or everyone. I can't believe I still, like, counting this one, because we just started, I still have 3 games left on the PS3 that I have to use this controller for this series. Then for 5, oh, I guess, well, Rising plays different, but like, for 5 we can finally switch to a PS4 controller. The boss! Hi, Mom.
Boss?
Good work, Jack.
Thanks, Mom.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
It's so dumb. Bees! But actually bees. Ah, distortion!
Hornets.
Hornets. Why? Oh yeah, there's the fear. I look away for 1 second. And there's the fear chilling upside down.
Bees. I feel like he sounds kind of like this, but I can't remember.
Hi there.
Pain.
No, not the bees!
Pain. Man.
Bear hates that voice.
Pain. What do you hate bees?
Meow, meow. You hate bees, don't you? Meow. You can lay down again. My friends.
Let us fight together again.
Let us go together.
We will fight with you
There it is.
once more.
Once more!
Welcome back,
Barrett.
boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together.
Helicopter get on my... I know, Why is the sound so broken? Cause like, it's good. The sound design is good in this game, but like, man, we're gonna have some... some problems.
It's raining blood.
Oh yeah, this nerd has a lot of secret R1
Is
scenes.
he crying?
Or at least a couple. He's like, yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm crying. Lore. Yeah, helicopter's like inside my brain.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
Kuwabara. Urameshi.
We're all meshies here.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
God, Vulcan has...
Colonel Vogan.
He's got some good
Welcome
stuff.
to my country. And to my unit.
Gross.
Boss.
I was waiting for you in my room.
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Oh, okay.
Recoilless nuclear warheads.
Why would you even need a metal gear?
These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he?
He's some kind of nerd.
Disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras.
No babies allowed.
He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, like the end. That's a good emotion.
Think you can pull the trigger?
Oh man, this... this reminds me, there's some... The theater scenes that you can watch later are really goofy, and I love them. The joy! Yeah! Oh, there it goes. Snake,
Seen my face.
remember, elbows are for cowards.
You can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
Mommy, why?
He must die.
Seems the worst place to be doing this.
I'll take care of him.
Except inside the river, I guess.
Jack,
Bear, stop!
come with us.
Lay down. Come here. Thank you. Ha! But, Mummy. Well, his rubber arm. That timing!
The new blood has been written.
The new blood.
God, that hurts to do. I like it.
The new blood.
How is my throat still real?
We done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Can't believe Snake is fucking dead.
Shagohod is ours.
Nice. Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
That river will take you to America. We get a good tutorial here, I remember. Well, this is just... This isn't Solid Snake. It's fine. Answer your phone, Snake. I like that he has like the indentation in his hair from the headband, but he doesn't have it yet. Oh, he does, but it's not on yet.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're a little loud, Major.
Just barely.
It's a little loud.
Snake, Listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move?
No.
You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake.
Is it distorting for you guys still?
It'll all be over before you know it.
I think this will be like the
Stay
first
with
time
me.
something like that's happened.
I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Stay with me. It's not that bad, you coward.
The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
First, open the survival viewer with the start button.
No.
If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into
This is fun when you forget the order of things and you're trying to be fast, and so you like put the band-aid on and then you suture it, and then like when you put things in the wrong order, it's funny.
They need to be fixed using
Also, we're definitely gonna leave. If I get shot with an arrow, we're leaving it.
with the left stick to the affected part of your body.
Hopefully the fear will do us well.
Not in a million years.
With this method, you can use items to
I feel like one run he shot me in the crotch, and so I left. I had a crotch arrow.
That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound.
I've already forgotten all this.
Styptic to slow the flow of
Whoa, 9999. I mean 99.
If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
No.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Oh, Barry's back. Oh, there's a skeleton there. That might be an important one. Something I just remembered as well. We can make Snake throw up. If you go in this menu, in the cure one, I think. Yeah, you can spin. If you spin enough, he will throw up. It's pretty great. All right, we got to cut. So we need bandage and disinfectant. So let's do it in the right order. Oh. But... burn my arm. Wait, what do we need? All that shit. Okay, so this is... okay, all the same stuff. What's this? Bone fracture. So we want splint and the bandage. Bone fracture. Pewsh. Pewsh. Pewf. Well, it's funny that Bearcam looks really blue, but it's the same light. He is at that. Banana.
Good job, Snake.
Good job.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Recovery balloon. So that skeleton I saw, I actually don't know if I've ever... you can kind of see it there, but I don't think I've ever looked at it. You can see it there. I think that's a certain someone. They let me see it there for a second. Forgot your insurance card. Oh, fuck. They're airlifting it to me so I can drive the Shagohod out of here.
Shagohod.
Shago hard.
Thanks, Mom. Helicopters, don't do it. I keep adjusting the sound because it's confused of how loud it wants to be. Come on, Kojima. Come on. So this is the part that Vulcan remembers we didn't have insurance. He's so excited. Just got all the earwax out. That's why it's designed that way.
Excellent.
One more? Well, we'll get a few, probably.
Great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
Ma'am?
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
Who is she? I was waiting for her in my room.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear.
My dear. I could use a little of this myself.
A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her.
I never really knew what that was. I assumed it was like a gun because of how it looked, but it looked weird, so I don't actually know. Because it's not lipstick.
Shall we take
It's
her
not
back
like
to base?
I think maybe I thought it was like
Perhaps
poison
we should.
lipstick, but
We have no
it
further
looks like a
use
little
for
barrel.
Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time
'Cause
I
there's
gave
like a hole in the middle.
Toy and try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger.
I didn't do this.
Be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow
Ocelot, I
nations.
just remembered. They didn't have insurance.
Colonel!
I hit the wrong one, but you know, that works too. Snake gets thrown off a bridge and then irradiated. You love to see it. You love to feel it. Why was there a... There was definitely a magical sound in there. Ring. Meow. No. I do like how this game kept with how... Well, 2 and 3 are kind of the only ones that do this, that have like the like intro section and then the main game. So I think we finished the intro, and I think now we get the real game that we're gonna watch the real intro again. Yep. Watch it again. What a thrill. Everyone get ready. Darkness and silence to the night. What a thrill. Meow! Pokeator! And I'll melt into you. Feel in my heart when you're beef supreme. Rate it. I'll get to it. Oh, it's distorted. There we go. But for you, Snake Eater, my time. We do have Cat Jam, I thought. No capital C. It's the way. In a dream, Snake Eater. Someday you go through the rain. Someday you feed on a tree frog. Uh-oh. Just unplugged my own mic. We see new life. Down there. Bam, bam, bam. Snake Eater. My time. There'll be no one crying. Snake Eater. Snake Eater. Bam, bam, bam. Ah. Snake Eater.
Whatever.
Rate it. I rate this intro. So this Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater intro. Most memorable intro sequence to the whole series. Music is on point, very James Bond, very this era. You get a good feel for the style of the game. You get to know that you're gonna be eating some snakes. I give it a reticulated python. No, sorry, I give it a out of snake.
Pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload any three systems.
Thanks, Kaz.
No problems.
That's not Kaz.
No gusts.
No Gus. No busts. And no coconut.
Snake, we can't risk
I think there's a secret R1 in here.
Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here.
Gotta do that R1
Can't get
trick.
as close to the ground
Remember
as
that
we
old
did during
trick?
the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons.
What about BB?
Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last
Coconut.
chance.
No,
Show
coconut.
your patriotism.
Nuts.
If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
Fires in spurts. Jesus. You know him well. He's finally back
So how does it
to
feel
send
be a
you to
patient in one of
hell.
the most advanced ICUs in
DK.
the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never
It's
get back with
gonna
them assaulting me day and
hurts.
night with their questions.
Must be part
Now, the
of top
volume's a little
branch's
quiet
inquiry.
again.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a true accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Ah,
Does
goats.
that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This
Nair.
Fox is still one step ahead of the Hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking
The
about?
situation has changed. We still got a chance to come
The
out of
game
this
has
one alive.
What
changed.
kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, Have a cigar. It's Cuban.
Nice. I don't know why, but I was like, I need another like hit on that.
When they're going to execute us?
No.
Nair.
Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
I hear you.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
Head of the hotline bling.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB-754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion.
I don't know anything about that, sir.
At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you?
No, sir.
In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert.
How many alerts are there?
Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon.
Uh-oh.
With the help of your predecessor,
that's a time paradox, sir.
I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your
Business trial to survive.
cooperation.
The day we see new life.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you
I
haven't
don't
heard
read the
that.
news.
The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Yevgeny.
Volgin. Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend.
I don't know why that's so
During
funny
World
though.
War
Her
II,
name
she
was the
one who
boss.
led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know
She's
her
the
as
boss.
Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
It's literally what he said.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've
Not
never
this
been
time.
deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Not even
Then what was a U.S. military
little bit.
aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
the more I'm hearing
The
this
enemy
guy,
insists
I
that
think
this
the
is all a
president is
ploy.
Victor goddamn Sullivan.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And
think.
I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was
I'm
not
gonna
the
say it
action
is.
of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover
Victor
the
goddamn
remaining
Sullivan?
device.
From Uncharted?
Then you must find
Sully?
some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence.
I think his last name's...
Yes.
I think it's
preferably
McGonagall.
something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
Tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volk.
Yeah, it has to be
About a
him.
little co-action.
I would not expect too much
there's
if I
n-
were you. The political
There's no way
situation
it's not
is
him.
unstable.
But, you know...
And Colonel Volkin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to
No, it's
topple
him.
my government.
No, it's him.
1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volkin as well.
What is that supposed
It is? Okay, nice. Thank you.
Nothing. It means nothing.
This is the first time I realized it, too.
Call it a modest gentleman.
I was like, wait a minute. I know that voice. It's a little more southern than before.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Victor goddamn Sullivan.
I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
Which this
Nuclear
well, I
attack
mean
on
it's
the United
another
States.
year now, but like I was thinking like, oh yeah, it's Sully. I should stream Uncharted soon. Then I remembered less than a year ago we went through that whole thing.
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a
Simply.
full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right.
Yes, but no. I mean no, but
Higher-ups
yes.
have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Seems
Are the
good.
Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB
There
has
she
promised
is.
to lend us one of their communications satellites
Ayumi.
so that you and I can talk to each other.
Oh, it's not secret.
That's it.
I mean, up there is
They've
secret
also
because
put us in touch
you're
with
like,
a
oh,
couple
here's
of
all the
insiders.
stuff. There's Snake's dick.
Insiders.
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this
Look
kind
at
of
this
situation.
everything right
Their
now.
code names are Adam and Eva.
Oh,
We've told
Adam
them
and
Adam has
Eva.
infiltrated Vulcan's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to
Fucking
rendezvous
ships,
with him when
man.
you get there.
Video game, why? Why do you do this? Ah! Why is it like that? Oh, it's bad.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet.
Still, is it practically like a lot for you guys right now? Or is only is part of that just me?
It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing
Holy
south.
shit, I have to turn this down so far to be normal. Why is the game so loud also? Holy shit! Let's see if there's any audio things. Yeah, it's my right side. Oh, it's bad. Jesus. I had to turn it down. That section, I turned it down like 10 dB to be similar volume to the rest of the game. It's all over the goddamn place. Which, I don't remember this being an issue, so I don't know if something... I don't think something's weird with my setup. And now it's nighttime. I'll see if there's anything I can do in the options. But we didn't have this issue with 1 or 2 that was also on this collection. I mean, it did kind of have the like certain cutscenes are hella loud, but we didn't have that like distortion, which sucks because it's the best game in the series. Why, if it's your game? Luckily now we have a 2-hour conversation. Snake. Well, now I gotta turn it up again.
Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time.
Eat a snake.
Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volkin.
I will.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
I know, but now you are.
You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major
The rescue
Tom.
of Shagohod and destruction of Sokolov. Got it.
I'm
Got it.
changing my code name. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my code name,
Major
I
Tom.
picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway,
Snake, you haven't seen a single movie, don't lie.
Prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly
Yes.
right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
Ground control to Major Zero.
Square zero. My frequency is 140.85. Oh,
Got
I
it.
almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Thank
Is
God.
this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate.
As dying?
Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission. 145.7.
Oh, yeah, there's radio stations I
She'll be
remembered.
recording your mission data as well. Just
I don't
like the
remember which
last
ones they
time.
are. Like if you go to
That
random,
frequency is
well, not
also
random
the
ones,
same.
certain frequencies, so you can listen to some of the music.
140.96.
We gotta find.
And there's
Not
one more
Jumpin'
person on
Johnny.
your support team. His name is Mr. Siggin.
Seabreeze.
He's an expert on the
You gotta
latest
find
in
Seabreeze.
weapons and equipment technology. Going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him.
Stations?
Frequency is 148.41.
Oh yeah, Siggin's in this too.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Derpa Chief.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How
So
will I know
hello.
this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout.
Why are you
from that
kicking
nuclear
chickens?
blast. No one else would dare come close. The password
You did it
is,
though. Hello.
Who are the Patriots? And Lali
Silver
Lulelo.
suitcase.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
Lolly low.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I
Great.
thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons
Wait, do we
acquisition.
have a?
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official
have a
mission
trank
of
gun
the
right
United
now?
States government.
Or is it murder
It would be
time?
necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent. To the Khrushchev regime, at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this
always a
mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood.
But not European
Commencing
extreme caution.
Operation Snake Eater.
Commencing Operation Snake Eater. What? We're in the haunted forest. Who the fuck is here? What are you? Oh, it's a frog. Sorry, bud. Frogga. I was gonna do something. Kick the mushroom. What was I gonna do? No one let me forget the croc cap. That's important. What was I gonna do? Do we have anything special? Oh, so anti-personnel sensor. I read is I mixed up that and detector, and I definitely saw antidepressants. Like, yeah, Snake could use some of that probably. I think our well, we got face camo. Put the mask on again. Oh, I was gonna look for radio stations, just because. I can't remember what any of them are, though. But we'll look. No response. This one. Damn it. Whatever. Tell me about this frog.
Paramedic.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days, actually.
Huh?
I visited you in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
It's been years.
Then you must have seen me naked.
Nice.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and
Yeah.
tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Wow.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so. But seriously,
Ma'am.
don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission.
Ma'am is flirting with
Keep
us.
an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina. And try not to get yourself hurt.
Oh, I will.
If you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself.
Will she
using
suck out the
cure.
poison?
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome. And I can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
Good.
Of
I believe
course.
in you. But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
So that I could watch over you. Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble, to make sure you and the boss don't kill each other. So that's why I volunteered. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian angel than me, right?
No.
Thanks.
Stop right there. You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
Yeah, we can. Tell me about the tree frog, though.
Snake, unlike the virtuous mission, this is a
No. Tell me about the frog, though. How's it taste?
I see you caught an Otten frog.
There we go.
The Otten frog is a large, corpulent species of frog.
Damn, he's
They're
thick.
known as a
Damn, that's a
delicacy, so
thick-ass
most people are
bar.
catching them for food. The Otten frog was originally found only on Amami Oshima in Japan. Frogs usually have 4 toes on their front legs, but the Otten frog is unique in that it has 5.
Got it.
Got it.
By the way, you said they were known as a delicacy, right?
Right.
So that means they must taste pretty good, huh?
Tasty.
I guess so. I hear that in Japan, Otten frog sashimi and sukiyaki are popular dishes.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Japan, huh? That place is starting to sound better and better.
All right. Wait. I looked it up. 14124, I think. Nice good old sea breeze. Oop. 24. Damn it! Did I do it wrong? Oh, that's what this thing says. Maybe that's wrong. It says that should be 1. I want to look this up for real. Gotta find my sea breeze. Oh, they're different stations depending on difficulty. That's interesting. 14209 for normal. No. Anyway, those heal you. Okay. Keep hearing something. I don't remember when we first start seeing boys, but there are boys around. Somewhere, there are boys in the house. And I always forget where I am at first, and then there's a certain part like, okay, I know where I am now. Nice. Slice and dice. We're getting all the tasty boys. Tasty. I hear a horsey. Fuck! Well, didn't think that would reach. I love that everything just explodes into ration containers. Hey, it's okay. No, it's okay. Meow. Don't do it. Boy. What's a horse doing in the jungle?
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Never is.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
Wow, rude. Hi. What is it, boy?
What are you doing here?
Oh shit. She's using stealth. And speed. Buddy, what are you up to?
Go home.
Move along. Move along, bud.
Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting
Run
up
home,
ahead.
Jack. Punch her mom.
You don't
Run
have a prayer
home,
of
Jack.
finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
I've got 2, Mom. Thank you. 2 good ones now.
Boss.
I love how we just get no, bear. No, bear. No.
I'm not your boss anymore.
Careful.
There's nothing for you here.
I was gonna say, I love how we just get the
Go
shit
home.
beat out of us by Mom every
Go back
time.
to your boss.
Ah, the Patriot.
There's no need to
Right.
prove that you are virtuous.
You're being dangerous.
This isn't America.
Isn't everyone in the world America? Bear always wakes up and changes burns. Sound is what I was gonna check. That's what it was. See if we can figure out why this is happening. If there's any game options that make it not bad.
That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry.
Why'd you kick the hornet's nest, Mom? Big dick gun. Oh,
The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
certain boy was there.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't.
I don't remember if you just get that
I'm
gun
loyal to the end. To
by
my
beating the game or
purpose.
if you have to do something special.
What about you, Jack?
But it's a fun gun.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me?
Yeah.
Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or
Duty.
your personal feelings?
Duty to my unit.
You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me.
Okay.
But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well.
That would mean that I can.
Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long.
Jesus. Why? No.
If we meet again, I'll kill you.
You killed my hand.
Now, go home.
Run home, Jack. Game audio options. Don't forget. Don't forget. Also, I need to get out of this area, remember? Oh, I gotta make a phone call, though.
This is Snake.
Snake.
Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to
You what,
hell.
mate?
It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake,
Yeah.
I know how you're feeling.
Well, are you getting static right now,
believe too.
or just in
Legendary
cutscenes? Because in,
hero like
in
the boss
cutscenes,
goes to the Russians.
that's happening. I don't know why.
That's how it is, and if you don't accept
Can love
it,
bloom even on a
you'll never be able
battlefield?
to beat her.
That's not the problem.
Yes.
In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her.
Yeah, we've been talking about it for a bit. Like,
Got to do it, Snake. She's your
when things
enemy
get loud,
and
it
your
gets like distorted, staticky, and it's just this game for some reason. It has really not great mixing because there's that, and there's also
Probably already been sent out to investigate the
it
explosion.
goes very quiet to very loud, and so I'm gonna see if there's a setting that I can do in game. But like,
Don't let them see you.
this is, yeah, there's some audio problems. All right, don't let them see me. Options. Can I fix the sound? I don't see anything for sound unless I can't see. There's nothing for sound here. So that's just how the game is. That's too bad. Really, that's all we got? Really? Oh yeah, we got a map. Well. I've already got that, though. Yeah, it's at... It's at, well, we've set it at before, the -3. If that's what you mean. And it should, I think we left the other compressor on in OBS because I'm dumb. I don't know. This game. Turn up to 11. Just have everything distorted, actually. That's a good idea. Alright, where... Shit. I'm going backwards, aren't I? Swampland. No, we're good. Right? We weren't in Swampland, right? Is this where I came from? No, it wasn't. Goddamn garbles here, though. I know you're there. Oh, but I don't want to go back. There might be something fun here to pick up. I don't remember. But I definitely, this is backwards, but not from where we came from this time, but this goes back to where the game started. I feel like there's a reason to be back this way, except for being lost. But I don't remember. This is back in that middle, that beginning section. So I gotta pump that up again. All right, what we got here? Stunned. I don't have. Wait. Did my... Oh, boss broke my gun. So I don't have a gun anyway. Limiter. Yes. I honestly don't think that it's gonna fix the thing, though. Because I think we already have one. That's the wrong thing. Filters. Oh, the compressor got turned off. Oh, don't worry about it? Or don't worry about the... Worry about the compressor or don't worry about the compressor? Because there is one I can turn back on. Don't, okay. Anyway. Since I can't... Don't kill me. I could kill that goat. For tasty eats. I'd rather drink it, so I just keep it with me. What's this? Chaff grenade. Okay, so that's why we came all the way back here. Yes. Let the goat sleep. Bunny! Stungy. But yeah, we didn't have these problems with 2, though, which is from the same literal disc that I'm using even, so I don't know. I thought there was some other reason to come back here, but maybe not. Maybe it's just to kick that goat. Huh, yeah, I guess not. Well, it just seems weird that all of a sudden, because I haven't changed anything there. It could be, but I don't know what I should do. Uh-oh. I'd kill you, Gator, but I can't. Gargle. Doesn't handle... Okay, that makes sense. It's just... I don't know, it still seems weird that, like, on this remastered collection, that we're all remastered in the same collecting way, this one is shitty, but... I don't know. Alright, there's some boys here. Well, I outrun the boys. Oh, there's some boys. My nuts! I guess there's nothing here yet. Sorry, catch up on what? Strippers. Are we gonna murder this man? We might.
Huh? Who's that?
Why'd he stand up?
You'll get us some backup.
I held the button, he's like, you mean stand up? Shut up, game. I've already blown up 2 guys on accident. I don't have any way to sleep anybody. I only have murder tools right now. Oh, it didn't work. What about stand up and stare? Isn't there another guy? Oh, he's a slow guy. What the? Camera? Oh, my god. Stop! Give me...
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Oh, yeah, we can't crouch walk yet.
Who's that?
Pursue and engage him.
You can't choke, I guess? It didn't let me. I have nothing equipped, so I should be able to. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Give me your weapons. This has gone worse than the intro. Murder everyone. I'm gonna accidentally murder that guy. Let's get you away from that cliff, bud. We got grenades now. Miguel, hello! Yeah, the only reason I got alert mode is for the soundtrack. You guys know this. Of course. Let's eat a frog.
Pretty tasty.
But yeah, I love the soundtrack of this game. I don't remember when I get a trank gun. I hope I didn't miss it. No, that's going too far. Isn't there a guy right here? Someday you go through the rain. Someday you feed on a tree frog. Press T to feed on T. There we go. Alright, some garbage. Unless... Is that a cardboard box? Raindrop uniform. Isn't that broken? Isn't that broken? Negative 30. Effective in the rain. I thought there was something at... Maybe there's a different one. If anyone remembers for any reason, feel free to let me know where I can get a trank gun, because I have no gun currently, and I don't remember being gunless. So, no, maybe we get handed one. I don't remember. I just don't want to miss that, because I do want to try to not kill anyone more than I already have. Is that... Well, I don't remember that being the trank gun. I thought that was the murder gun. But maybe it is the trank gun. Are there nerds here? Ding 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 ding. Howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I don't see any nerds here, so that's good. Nope, Snakeu. That wasn't what I did. Excuse me. Well, I definitely... The guys that I killed were right here in the intro. Now we got an AK-47. I kicked that barrel and it exploded and 2 guys died. It was a real mean killing and 2 guys died. I didn't bury anyone's body and no one survived. Thank you. Yep, that's exactly what that quote is. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I'm Woody. There's something under here. Hydrate. I do need a hydrate. Who you boying at? Boom, boom, boom. Wait, is this the bug juice? Miguel, thank you for the follow as well. There it is, face zombie. Why not? Plumbo, hello! You missed the intro. You missed the whole first beginning of the game. But now we're in Operation Snake Eater, and it is. I don't know if there's anything worth it under the building. I only need the face camo. No, you don't? Oh yeah, I will always put a tiny bit of reverb. I think there's a tiny bit on the one I gave you guys, but it's... There's a thing up here. It's less. What is this? Snake! Fuck you. Come on. Excuse me? What? God damn it, this fucking analog stick strikes again. Don't move. Gently. There we go. A cardboard box, huh? That's the wrong button. Please snow, please. Baku Paku. Oh, I'm dying from dying. Just in case I need to murder. And then... How do I... Oh. Phone, what the fuck? Phone's like, here, catch up on every Discord message that was sent today, all at once. There we go. Do I... I'm not even gonna really use some of this stuff, honestly. But whatever. Hold on. First of all, how dare I? Stop. There we go. There we go. Remember that old trick? I find it's rude sometimes.
You've arrived at the factory.
I wasn't trying to call you.
Yeah. Now to meet up with this Adam guy.
Good. Go to it.
Salted.
Where is he?
We weren't given an exact location.
How about a time?
Nothing was...
I don't need all this. I didn't call you. Gotta call Seabreeze. It's a heal stamina. No. Fuck. Shit. Okay. Paramedic, tell me about cardboard boxes.
Snake, look at your body.
I always do.
Yep. Looking good.
Looking good.
Not there.
I'm not there. Everywhere.
See the leeches?
Leeches?
Oh fuck, I got leeches!
Got leeches all over.
That's
you.
why my stamina sucks.
Leeches will sometimes attach
Paramedic
themselves
is...
to you if you spend a long
Paramedic
time in
is
the water
bae.
or the swamp. When you've got leeches,
I crave
on
the
you, they'll
flavor of
suck your blood,
sidewalk.
causing you to lose stamina. You should get rid of them as soon as possible.
Okay.
To get rid of leeches, go into Cure in
Burn.
the survival viewer and press your cigar into them.
Water
If
snake.
you use the
Every
insecticide or
time.
bug juice ahead of time, the leeches won't bother you as long as the bug juice is in effect.
I have some. Tell me about cardboard box.
I see you caught yourself a green tree python.
How's it taste?
The green tree python isn't venomous, so no need to
It's what
worry.
Rose
It's
wish you.
fairly
It's what.
docile too, so I don't
It's
think
what
likely
all
to
of
attack you.
everyone wishes they were.
The green tree
Someone
python
who
originally
can
comes
flirt
from
with Snake
Australia and New
correctly.
Zealand. It's a really pretty green color, and it lives. Oh my god.
What's wrong?
Oh my god.
Snake, what did I just say?
They come from Australia and New Zealand.
No, after that.
They're a really pretty green color.
I thought so. What was I thinking? Seeing a snake and calling it pretty?
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, rude.
Everything.
I'm a pretty
when
snake.
When a normal woman sees a snake, she's supposed to scream or get sick or something like that.
And you think you're normal?
What was that?
Nothing.
Clippy to help.
Ah, it's all your fault.
Jeez, I'm sorry.
Jeez.
But enough of that.
What do you mean enough of that? This is serious.
No.
No, this is
I
Snake.
just wanted you to tell me how it tastes.
How should I know?
How's it taste?
It was awfully pretty, though.
Not like other girls.
I see you found some Siberian ink cap mushrooms. The
How they
Siberian
taste.
ink cap is a mushroom from the ink cap family. Its life cycle is transitory. As soon as the spores mature, the cap starts to turn black,
Like dick.
liquefy,
Oh, you
melt
mean-
away.
And that's why they call it an ink cap?
That's right. It doesn't really turn to liquid, but you get the idea.
Liquid.
In its immature state, before it melts away, it's valued as a source of food. Just be sure not to eat them while you're drinking alcohol.
Uh-oh.
Why's that?
Ink caps contain coprin, which inhibits the function of aldehyde dehydrogenase.
I think I did a good liquid
this
there.
prevents the body from breaking down alcohol, causing a buildup of acetaldehyde.
You're welcome. Thanks for joining.
Meaning it will give you the hangover from hell.
Nice.
Oh.
Gross.
Wait a minute.
What?
You think I'd drink
So getting
alcohol in
drunk
the
off
middle of a mission?
gator wine.
Wouldn't you?
Hell no.
Do you mean
Well, I'm not
mushroom
gonna
wine?
back now.
What?
What?
Just teasing you. Oh, come on. Where's your sense of humor?
Gone.
I need a drink.
I see you have a calorie mate.
Calorie mate.
How's it
The thing
taste?
you're holding now?
Oh, the little block that looks like a cookie?
Try it.
I
it's
didn't
pretty
mean to
good.
be doing all this, but I want to now.
But what is this thing? Never seen anything like it.
We gotta
Calorie
get
mate
the
is an
true
energy
ending where we hook up
supplement
with
that contains
Paramedic.
all the proteins, lipids, vitamins, carbohydrates, and minerals needed for a balanced diet. It's a well-balanced food. Because of that, it's just perfect for giving your body the nutrition.
Do you have
it
alcohol
needs
with
in
your
combat.
shrooms?
It sounds like a space-age food.
Real astronaut food is not very good, but that should taste fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Balance out all this jungle food I'm eating.
It's easy and quick to eat, so it's perfect when you're running late.
This
for
is
an
half the
important
reason we're
mission in the
excited.
morning.
I've never been late for a mission.
Really? Aren't you always keeping people waiting?
Kept you waiting, huh?
It's easy to keep track of your calorie intake and receive the nutrition your body needs. So
What
it's
a
good for losing weight,
thrill.
too.
Ladder
All
boss?
of the geisha girls in Japan use it for watching their calories.
Is that why they're all so slim?
Right. And any diet where you eat nothing at all is bad for the body.
I see.
And what's bad for the body is bad for the you.
Japan, don't you?
Yes, I love Japan.
Well, I am
I see
streaming.
you've got yourself a ration.
A ration? He hates them.
Rations are portable meals carried by Soviet soldiers.
I've heard some nasty stories about how they taste.
It looks like the rumors are true.
Great. Tasty.
Hey, you should be grateful. Those things are designed to last. No matter how long you keep a ration, it'll never go bad. And there's
We actually watched it twice even
Take a snake
before starting and then
even if it's a little
beginning of
rotten.
Operation Snake Eater.
You are hopeless.
How's it taste?
The gauge below your life.
Alright. Cardboard box.
Snake, there are rats. Eat food to. When you're bitten by a
Suck out the poison.
snake, unlike the that area is home to this.
Don't talk about thrushes. How they taste.
That area is home. You can capture snake. There are rats living in that.
Alright, she's not gonna talk. Oh, Sigint. We haven't called Sigint.
Yo, you're Snake, aren't you?
My guy.
Or Sigint.
None other.
I heard that you're an expert on weapons,
Wow.
equipment, and cutting-edge
Video game was your favorite James Bond movie.
Close.
Exactly.
I am the expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology. I'm the guy that designed your trank gun, active sonar, and motion detector.
I don't have any of those
If
that
you
I
want
use.
to know anything about weapons or equipment you find in the field, just send me a message and ask. Later.
Snake noises. Alright. What I meant to do is this the whole time.
You want to save?
Yes, ma'am. Alright, if I get the murder gun here and not the trank gun, I'm gonna be sad. Wait, hold on. Wait, where?
Bang, okay?
Good.
Have you sort of
No.
space?
Oh, it's right above it. Wait.
So this astronomer sees a meteor, but it's really an alien spaceship, right?
Sandwich.
And the aliens
Metal
start replacing the
Gear.
townspeople with clones and forcing them to help repair the ship. The 3D effects were quite realistic.
I've got all the real.
I'm playing
I can
Tasty
handle
Gear
here in the
Solid.
jungle.
No, you don't get it. Precisely because it's realistic, with the images jumping out of the screen at you, it makes for a nice escape from reality. I have to admit it made my eyes tired, but it was really intense. Unfortunately, they don't make very many of those movies anymore.
When did it come out?
I was still in college, so probably about 10 years ago.
Guess I'm out of luck then.
You know, they're coming out with household versions of video cassette recorders.
Snake's
One day
moving
you'll
in.
be able to see old movies anytime you want. It'll be like having a movie theater in your own home.
Really?
Oh, I don't like that.
It's like if you had a record with movie film etched onto it instead
Toy
of
Story,
music.
yeah.
It'll work the same way.
You're kidding.
Howdy, howdy,
No,
howdy.
really. And someday they might make movies where you control the characters yourself.
Weird.
Sounds like magic.
Sounds fake,
It'll
but
happen.
okay.
Make sure you stay alive to see it, Snake.
In a way, he might. Alright. No one that I called cared that I was in a box, so... You guys all suck. Mine detector. A mine D. Aha! Thermal goggles, baby. Wait, can I... Oh, I hunger. I haven't eaten in so... Oh, the leeches! We should deal with the single leech. Get fucked, leech. And then we can eat this. Yeah, mime detector. Just so you know where not to go.
That's tasty.
That's tasty.
Tasty.
He loves it. Thought I could just... Nope. I guarantee it. Thought you could open doors fastly. Why cut the video there? There's a lot of snake left. I want some more. Oh, good thing I did put zombie face on for this. A true Metal Gear Solid 3 experience. Extra painkillers.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right,
He
say
likes
the
turtles.
password.
Does he?
Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me.
Answer me. Why'd I hear monkey noises? Also, the game is hella loud and broken again. God damn it. Turn it down 10 more dB. Jesus! Why? Sounds fine? Well, that's because I turned it down 10 entire dB. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, it's... Okay, yeah, it's hella broken.
There is your answer.
That's too bad. Maybe we need to play the not HD version. Sounds like guns to me. Guns go... Maybe, yeah. Should I do that in the middle of the stream? Ma'am?
The name's Eva.
Ma'am? God damn it, video games. Pay attention. Pretty tasty.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
But yeah,
What's
same.
your code name?
It's Snake.
It's Daddy.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
Get it? Those are some really nice boobers.
What happened to Adam?
She also
Colonel
unzipped
Morgan is a very
specifically for
We
us.
decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And
Yes.
Why?
Because it's
Because
nighttime.
I can do things he can't.
Jiggle physics, not
I
yet.
heard you used to be a code breaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Jiggle physics for Snake's ass.
The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol.
Nice.
Around here, even that's hard to come by.
For riding the donger.
Worry, though.
He doesn't have one.
You is American made.
.45, huh? Incredible.
Do you like it?
I love it.
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision.
I was waiting for you in my room.
The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier.
He's
on
so
the finger.
excited.
A long type trigger with non-slip grooves.
Grooves.
Ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized.
I love it. Pretty. I timed that really well on accident.
Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from.
I mean, in the video game, yeah. We checked. There's nothing.
You had this with you, didn't you?
There's a whammy bar?
Better take this too.
What's that?
Clothes,
A
you
disguise to make you look like a
dungus.
scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then.
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons.
Yeah, this is like that time in PS2 where they were like, they didn't figure out hair exactly, but like, this was like around the time that like, holy shit, there's like individual ones kind of. Like they made it hair, they made hair look more convincing here.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle.
There's like
You'll
that
come to a
transparency kind of at the end as well.
Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large.
Oh, Snake, don't ruin it.
Descend into that area, and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave, and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp,
Yeah.
there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse, and you'll come out.
Remember,
just
like,
south
I
of
think
the
it was
lab.
FF12 was like one of the ones that like they layered it in a way that like at certain moments it's like that looks like
In close
real
range
hair.
combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight.
Teacup pack or not. Look at her face right now. She's like,
Right, let's get going.
bruh.
A minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition.
Seems pretty tired.
It's a jungle out there.
Literally.
There's still an hour before dawn.
Snake is more Otacon than
Not
Otacon.
without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it.
The drink?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more. You look disappointed.
I got all the girls worrying about me.
I'll do something special for you.
Special? Will you give me another gun? Oh, he doesn't want it.
I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie
Aw,
down.
he wants it. They didn't pay for these boobs.
What's the matter?
Oh, Snake.
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Hi, boy.
Gonna get that?
Actually, like, especially with like his interactions with her, like I really like how they have Snake be.
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep.
Now,
Although,
Paramedic, on the
you
other
really
hand,
ought
we
to
know
be
her.
back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally.
Oh, yeah.
Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness
Oh.
and injury. When you're tired.
Oh no, we just, I was just like, we could accidentally kill the end.
So do yourself a favor
Because
and
we'll
take
stream a week apart.
doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
But we just won't start the fight and then stop, hopefully. Ding, ding, ding. Look at that, 16, almost 17 hour save file on easy. Who did that? Bedtime for Zombie Snake. Easy so you don't fucks die. Well, she packed some equipment instead of lunch. Never forget R1. Tree frogs don't judge.
What's the matter?
I know there's some times where you can hit R1 where it doesn't tell you.
4 of them.
I remember them, but we haven't seen one yet. Stop staring at our weapons. Well, in a way.
We've got company. It's the Ocelot unit. Let's get out of here.
Well, you
Hurry.
missed the other scene here.
Don't forget your gear.
I think we get another meow.
Here, give me a hand.
Wow. Out of her gallery, mate. Skiz, hello. Fuck. Well,
Use this to get to the basement.
actually.
Damn it, Ocelot. I'll get past them on my bike.
You
I'll
missed
call you later.
the first one he does. He does it more than once. I don't remember if he does it in this scene, though.
Don't go dying on me now.
But we'll definitely hear it again. Yeah, he was twirling. And with the wrong gun. Hold on. Phone, will you chill out? Wait. Oh yeah, that's his. Yeah, he's got a lot of good. Is this a murder weapon though? I think it's a murder weapon though. Wait. What? That's not what I'm on. Oh, over here. It. How do I know if it's a murder weapon? Big Boss's Uncules. I mean, you're not wrong in a way. I guess I just have to kill people and find out if killing them kills them. Or instead... I mean, you missed the first scene of it.
Move!
I mean, I think he does it again, but you meet him when you're here the first time, and he does the gun twirling, and he like, meow.
Did we lose him? What? Not here?
Not here?
He's not here? Keep looking.
Like, I know we get another scene here. I just don't remember what it all entails. Well, I remember one part of it. Restart? Phantom Menace. No, that's Star Wars. But no, I know the order. There's also Portable Ops. Is there another guy in here? I forgot how... Oh. Fuck. I was banging my face that time. Well, we murdered a man. That's okay.
Spread out!
Ding 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 ding. What? You didn't hit me, you coward! How did... Okay, that one he hit me. Hit me from so far away, though. That first time. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So, yeah, when do we get a trank gun? What? Where the fuck? Oh, is that the roof guy? Oh, it's the roof guy. I hear him shuffling. Great Wind Spirit, hello! No. Wait, didn't... Oh, I saw this. Yeah, so we're murdering people. I need to make sure I get something trank before a boss fight, though. That's the ones I do not want to do without. What is everyone else? I don't remember. There's a guy. Give me some... And blow this man's whole world up. Dun, dun. I mean, feel free to look it up because I actually want to know. I don't think we can miss all of them. Wait, negative... What? That doesn't make sense. I guess it does. Okay, there's that guy. Sniped. Apparently it's in your backpack at all times. What? Have I been murdering for no reason? God damn it. Well, Ocelot unit's fucked. MK. Tranquilizer gun. Well. Do we... No, I don't care enough. Where is this guy? Oh, fuck.
nobody here. Where'd he go?
Did I get him? Yep. Yes, we restart. Nah. It's more fun for later. If there's more people murdered.
I see him.
What? Really? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's not that song. Alright, there's one nerd somewhere left. There he is. Can I snipe him from here? Almost. Shit! Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, I knew that guy was there. I just wanted to run around the corner at him. Oh, I did get him.
Actually, Patricia, you're on.
Dun, dun, dun. Snake beater. Jesus. Why, game?
I've been waiting for this moment.
Here we go.
Tasty.
That's it. That's the stance.
This one?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. That's not nice. What?
Female spy?
That's it. His fanboy necklace,
Bitch is
yeah.
wearing perfume. Stay where you are.
Snake beater moment.
I see you've got yourself a single action army.
Ew, a boob.
That's right. There'll be no
That
accidents
gun,
this
though.
time.
You call that an accident? Well,
Well.
it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that.
I love it.
Engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item.
Shut up!
And you're forgetting one more very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to kill me.
Oh. Well, it just kind of looks like a normal engraved revolver.
We'll see.
Like, I don't see that and be like, oh shit, Ocelot specific gun. Nice. How dare you? I'm just telling the truth. Bonk. Triple bonk. His spine is in half.
Six shots. That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left.
Or you get 2 more guns.
This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
There's the flavor.
Damn!
Damn! You're pretty good.
This isn't over yet.
Don't.
Don't.
Why?
He's still young.
His run.
You'll regret stopping me.
No, I won't.
Damn it! I've got to get back before he does.
He'll be my friend later. Come here. That's illegal. All right. There's that part of the game. Welcome to my pro strats where I let everyone know I'm here. And get shot a few times. You guys know how it goes. Let's heal my bullet hole. Deep cut. Oh, that's all. That's from a snake. Wait, can I still? Well, that snake's still in a dream. Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh, what? Doesn't have photo mode? Oh yeah, it does have a camera. Let's get out of here. I can't believe I had this gun, because like I had one that boss disassembled. I don't think Eva gave us 2 guns, so I must have already had one I didn't know. Definitely gonna kill a garble. Oh, this is where a croc cap is, I think. I'm gonna eat your ass, snake. Yeah, croc cap I'm gonna be wearing too much. I think it's out there. I see this bitch, and I will destroy him. I see this bitch too. Wait. Here we go. Motherfucker. We're definitely gonna get some leeches, and that's okay. Yeah, I remember it's up. It's like an island thing. Oh, let's get some of these guys out of here. Did I get him? He made it sound like he died, but he seems to be alive still. Something's coming at me. These fucking boys, though. I hate them. Look at all these tasty treats at the bottom of the place. We're full of shit. I don't mind burning a leech off later. Okay, it's over here. The croc cap. I heard a leech kiss me. Snake heater. Oh god, there's one right there. Alright, I have to get up over there. It's right, the croc cap's right there, so I think I have to go up and around. Or it's over here. I'll deal with the leech in a second. I don't mind him. He just gave me a little kiss in my butt. Oh, another little kiss. Snakes are for kids. Oh, it's another little kiss. Thank you, leeches. Okay, let's burn them off. There's a few of them. Oh, we get to watch it now. Burn this bitch. Right, Bear? Bear knows. Right on the nipple. Whoa, that... The bit rate in the game itself got fucked? What? Get out of me. And then let's eat a tasty snack of this fucking... This guy. Give me you. Ah. Not tasty enough, though. Alright, I remember falling here a few times. What? Oh, there's an explosive, isn't there? Hi there.
Snake, are you there?
Eva?
Eva?
Did you miss me?
Yes.
You make it without
I mean...
trouble.
No one saw me.
So you're back with Volgan.
In a matter of speaking.
What about the boss?
Yeah, she's here too.
Better be careful.
Thanks, I will. The boss and I get along pretty well, though. I guess we traders have a lot in common.
Why would anyone want to defect? Betraying your country like that, I just
don't get it.
Are you talking about the boss?
Why do you do it? Weren't you born and raised in America?
Yes, in a small rural town. I never even knew there were other countries, other cultures,
She's 28.
other ways of thinking. Until I went to work for the NSA. And one day, I found I'd lost faith in the things I'd been taking for granted.
What did you see? What was it that made you want to change sides?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
I saw the universe.
I don't believe you.
Not the actual universe.
Just as in
The
America.
universe as the intelligence community sees it. I realized that the gravity in this universe was holding me back.
Hey.
That's all. People and countries are both changed by their environment and by the times.
That sounds like what the boss was saying.
There's a world of difference between this country and America. But it's only a difference of position, a difference of perspective. Coming here made me realize something. Half of what I'd been told was a complete and utter lie.
Sounds right.
The other half was a conveniently constructed lie.
Where's the truth then?
It's hidden.
Got some bear hairs floating around.
Are you lying too?
Hey.
Who knows?
Who knows?
I've been trained to make even the most severe falsehood sound like
They called me
honest
Lolly
truth.
Low Snake.
Weren't you?
The manager backed them up.
I believe because I have to, even if it is a lie. That's part of my mission.
I'll have to remember that. If you need me, give me a call on the radio. My frequency is 142.52.
No.
See ya.
I'm busy. I thought there was... Maybe that's a little bit later. Alright. You definitely want most of your stamina for this anyway, I remember. Oh yeah, he does that sometimes too. I forgot to hit triangle. You stay away from me, Gator. Garble. So we gotta do it again. Gotta get some leeches on us, because I didn't hit triangle. And he said, actually, I'm going down here. Got kissed by a leech. God damn it. What's this shit? Get rolling, sir. Yeah, this is... I always get the croc cap. But I often fall also. Bug juice. Well, I wasn't planning on falling again. That's the thing. Because I won't need it. I won't need it. So we gotta go right here, and then triangle. There we go. Hopefully we have enough to make it over there. Okay, restarts. Cool. I'm still in a dream, wearing the croc cap. Every dead person who died from falling. Well, bug juice wouldn't save me from falling. It would only save me from leeches. Croc cap. Best item in the whole game. Not really, but it is. What do I not want? I feel like I'm not going to use those that much. Especially if I've got the croc cap. It's got some physics on it. It jiggles. Weird physics. We also will get laughed at. So that's really important. It also makes everything hard to see. Don't kiss me. Okay, good. Oh! Yeah, that's a thing. What kind of thing is that? Well, let's not find out that way. Let's find out this way. It's one of those. That was a thick rope. Damn, rope, that's a thick-ass rope. Didn't I see some fruits? See some fruits up there? Oh, right here. Food full? Not anymore. It's said to be edible.
Disgusting.
Oh, croc cap. It's a spike trap. Yeah, it looked like it was, but I just didn't want to risk it. All right, let's do a phone call. First of all,
Wow, you caught a coral snake. The coral snake is a venomous snake that originally hails from the Americas.
venomous.
Its venom is a very
How's it
potent
taste?
neurotoxin, so don't let it bite you. If you do get bitten,
I almost
go into
did.
the survival viewer right away and use Cure to neutralize the poison with a serum injection. The colorful red and black patterns on the coral snake are a warning sign. Apparently, the bright flashy colors and pattern let other animals know that it carries a deadly poison.
Like us.
That keeps them from attacking. There are many animals that mimic the colors
But
of
how's
known
it
poisonous
taste?
animals as a defense. See, by mimicking other poisonous creatures, they increase their chances of survival. There is another non-poisonous snake called the milk snake that borrows its coloring from the coral snake.
Cheater.
You're not even listening, are you?
No.
Not Kira. You'll alert the guards.
Okay, we'll talk about something you're interested in then.
The taste?
The taste?
Yes. It says here that coral snakes are pretty good in a snaky kind of way.
Tasty, snaky kind of way, huh?
You want to save? Hold on a sec.
Why do I have to hold on? Don't even think about Kiraga. You'll heal the boss with that.
Hey, Snake, have you ever seen Forbidden Planet?
No, can't say I have.
It's about this expedition that goes to the planet Altair 4 in an ultra-fast spaceship.
Nice.
When they arrive, they meet the survivor of the last expedition, Dr. Morbius. Dr. Morbius was exploring the planet along with his daughter Altera and the versatile Robbie the robot. Ignoring the doctor's
Robbie.
warnings, the expedition team is suddenly attacked by an invisible creature called the Monster from the Id. The special effects they used for the science stuff were really neat. I wish I had a robot like Robbie that could make anything I wanted it to.
I'm more interested in that invisible monster. If I were invisible,
I could
wouldn't
be
have
an
to
invisible
bother
monster
hiding
myself.
Or wearing camouflage.
Maybe someday you'll be able to turn invisible.
Maybe.
That'll be the day.
Oh, I haven't been looking for keratins anyway. Oops. What the? This is a croc crap stream now. Alright, I see a dog over there. I see some claymore mines. Let's trank the dog so it doesn't see me when I run into a mine. Puppy, go to bed. Where's the guy? Who said, huh? Where is he? There are claymore mines here. Oh, there he is. I don't know why I put the gun away. You got any more claymores? I'm worried. Yeah, I see one. Is So we can climb up and over that. God, camera. Make up your mind. Now, how's the dog taste? Where the hell's the... Oh. Oh. There was another dog just chilling. Yeah, it was just that one... Can I jump through that? It was just that one spot where, like, when it switches angles. You didn't see? Man, I'm good. Oh, I see the keratin in there. Hell yeah. Alright, any more mans in here? There's a trap. I lost where I saw the keratin. Oh, there he is. Hey, bud. What is that in the ground there? I remember being able to slice a boy. Maybe not this guy. Fuck you. Burger, burger. I love them. There he is. Previous titties, I'm sorry. Okay, I see a lot of traps, and that would have been funny if I ran into one just there. So I can go left or right. That's fine. Let's go this way. Past base. Now, is it past the base, or this is a past base? From the past. Base of your past. Oh, this place. Where's your head at? Right there? I think that got him. Go to bed. I love the delay. Alright. There's a guy over there. He's fine. For now. There's a guy. Someone's gonna see me. Somewhere, somewhence. I don't know why I keep putting it away. I think there's also a food place here. Oh, that's a guy. So we can explode their food so they can't eat, and they'll be so sad. I haven't eaten in days. Pasta base. Well, close. This man might explode if I do that there. Let's keep him safe. There you go. Oh, thank you.
HQ respond. Control here.
Where do I hear him?
We're under enemy fire. Enemy's position is unknown. Going into alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Shit, where the hell's the guy talking? I know there's the guy I saw that I didn't make go to bed, but... Oh, he might be inside. What's wrong? Where are you? What's wrong? Oh, there we go. Shit. Oh, I got him. Oh, Croix cap, how did that go off? Should both fall asleep. Good. Ding, 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 ding. Did that guy fall asleep? Why didn't you fall asleep, sir? Okay. There's a guy. It's not dropping all the way. So still some boys somewhere. I've got another food place? I don't think so. Dun, dun, dun. There's rats in this shit. Dun, dun, dun. Sorry, rats. I'll just assume you get out in time. Oh, it's so good. Well, I hear those rats not getting out in time. Wibble wobble. Espresso. No, 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 no.
The radio man must have gotten
Where'd I go? Where'd I go? Oh, I'm hungry. Hey.
Huh? Is that him? Huh?
I don't know if that hit. I need to eat food though.
This tastes great.
Is that him? I see him.
Yeah, you do. Ding, ding, ding. Water camo. Very good. All right, so everybody's asleep here. So there's nothing.
What's wrong?
What? Someone's not asleep? Oh. Let's get out of here.
What's wrong?
I did what I needed to do here. Ding, ding, ding. Crevasse. Oh, we're right here. Actually, this is going to be a good stopping point, I feel like. after this.
Because it's here at last.
It's a time.
Looks like the boss's info was right.
Wait, do I have the croc cap on? I better. I think I did. I thought it showed up in cutscenes, but I guess not.
Twice now you've made me taste bitter defeat. I hate to disappoint the Cobras, but you're mine now. All of you, leave us.
Oh yeah, this is the boss battle.
It's just you and me.
Taste defeat.
No one to get in our way. Ocelots are proud creatures. They prefer to hunt alone.
Tags didn't bing? What? Oh. He's got 2 now. But that's not enough. This is his boss battle, yeah?
12 shots. This time I've got 12 shots.
I don't know what you're thinking of. Draw. We're gonna give him bees. Hopefully bees don't kill his health. Draw. Draw. Laugh at me. I almost died immediately. His boys laugh at you if you're wearing the cross cap.
Come out and fight, you coward!
Can't hide forever.
Can't hide forever. My hat. Major, backing you up. Fire! Touche.
Touche.
Get away from me.
Come out and fight, you coward.
Damn! Right.
What? Ah, there's a poisonous snake right there. You asshole. I'm gonna stab the shit out of you. Shut up.
I've never felt a tension like this before.
Well, I'm fighting a snake right now. I'm not worried about you, guy.
That's so different from simply changing a clip.
I'm trying to stab. I'm trying to kill a snake. I'm busy. Can you stop jerking off?
This reload time is exhilarating.
It's taking too long. Thank you. Holy shit, the music. Why is this game so fucking loud? Alright. Poison. That's wrong. What do we need? Oh, serum. There we go. Come out and fight, you coward.
Nice shot.
Thanks. I made it myself. How did I lay down? What?
Felt the tension like this before.
Okay.
You coward. That's so different from simply changing a clip.
Where the fuck is he? Oh, the Markor back there. Yeah! You asshole! Fucking snakes! God damn it, snake. No, not food. Yeah, it definitely has cutscenes. Well, let's not get poisoned anymore, maybe. Alright, Ocelot, where the fuck you at? Stop!
Not bad, eh?
Hacker.
Amazing.
Got his hat. Got his head.
I can't just sit back and watch.
Stop cheating, guys. It's okay. You can sit back and watch. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I thought I hit him. I shot him in the dick. Sucking fakes. I tranked his dick right off. Bees. Hey, it's canon.
Damn it.
But yeah, you guys heard when the fight started. If you have Croc Cap equipped, his boys laugh at you, which I love. The bees. Pain. How could you forget about the bees? Oh, that. Well, how could you forget twirling for bees? Yeah. I like to think this is happening because I shot the beehives down, but it's not. Holy shit, though, there's a lot. Bees can't handle the twirls. Shoot him.
Lucky. We'll meet again.
I'm not lucky, I'm full of bees. There's one on the camera. Hey, I can actually kind of see in here. All right, so we tranked him, so we should have, we should have his camo in here somewhere. That's not what I want. Thermal goggles, I think, or so. Goodbye, sweet. Oh, he ain't done. Come out and fight, you coward. There it is. Animals. Crab battle. Crab battle. I won. Food full. Well, let's eat a baby food so I can have this crab. What's gross? This? Eat it. Ah. Oh, he actually said sick. Sick. Gimme. Our crab. Who the fuck are you? You're mine. Crab battle. Alright, so let me show you something if you don't know. That's wrong. The camo we get from, oh, my goggles are on. Wait. Oh yeah, animals. That's what we get from tranking Ocelot. It's very good. I forget what it does for us. Some things have like hidden... I think almost all the boss ones have a hidden thing you can have. Or a hidden thing that it does for you. Crab battle. Oh yeah, we can smoke instead. Hello. I hate this section because it's hard to see. I think I want to move forward a little bit, but I think we're gonna end pretty soon. Because it's a pretty good stopping point. Actually, right here might be shit. Might be best. So let's call it here. We're gonna end a little early, but I think that's fine Yeah, it's a loud print. I don't want to go too much further because there is a boss battle into here. And I'm down to do the... Like, it makes sense starting here because, you know, we just fell down a crevasse. Alright, let's see what paramedic has to say about stuff. We're going to call people first. Stopping in the dark? I don't know about that. Well, no matter what, we're going to be the... Well, I guess there's one part without dark. Actually, right here might be shit. I'm sorry. Does something actually happen if I save here? I don't remember, but it's very possible. There's like, I guess there's a part up ahead with some light.
I tried the meat. It was great.
Great!
But be careful when capturing Indian gabriel. Normally they're cowardly creatures.
Sounds garble.
But the ones in the forest there are belligerent. Apparently they attack humans.
What do you mean?
They weren't the direct
Yeah, they're rude boys.
But some think they may have become violent as a side effect of the atomic research that was conducted nearby.
Oh, it's what I said. See, that happens a lot on this stream. I'll say a thing and be like, oh, what's that?
Crab battle.
The Kenyan mangrove
The pincers can rip a tank in half.
It lives in burrows dug near seashores and mangrove swamps. It's not poisonous, but it might hurt a little if it attacks you with its pincers. Treat it with caution.
Got it.
Got it.
So this thing must taste pretty good, huh?
Why do you say
Must.
It's a crab, isn't it?
True.
It is.
And crabs are good to eat.
What's so good about them?
Yeah.
You don't like
What's so good about them?
Not at all.
Why not?
Why?
It tastes like ass.
You eat those things. They're all purple and yellow striped, and they stink like cat pee. But that's just.
I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw Space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey Rock. I need scissors. 61.
That does that. I just do the speech. I thought it'd be fun to add.
Looks like you found a galova.
A galova.
Yeah, it's a fruit that's found only in that region. It's related to the jackfruit, which is commonly
One more part in the light. What do you mean? I do remember there is a spot we can see a little bit further up, but is there actually something that happens bad if I save in the dark?
Galova means head in Russian. It's probably called that because the fruit grows to about the size of a human head.
Damn.
It's supposedly pretty good to eat with a uniquely sweet flavor. The fruit itself
Yeah.
is very large, so you can
Does that matter? If I'm stopping?
go directly off the trunk of the tree.
Because I remember the torch.
It might be a good idea to keep an eye on the tree trunks.
Let's actually say what she says here.
Want to save?
I do want to save. Okay. Well, like it's one of those things that like in this game, I would believe it because there's a bunch of weird stuff you can do saving in different places. Like kill a boss by saving and not coming back for a while. There's not in this version, but in the original, there's an entire like mini game you can play if you save in the prison.
Snake, have you seen 007 From Russia with Love?
Yeah.
I don't like those movies. Real spies are nothing like James Bond. It's pure fantasy.
I'm better.
I don't think the Major's going to like you saying that.
And even though it's fiction, I can't help but comparing myself to Bond.
What exactly don't you like about James Bond?
Oh, fuck.
Is it the fantastic gadgets, the cars, the guns?
Major.
Snake.
Major.
Would you like to have a gun shaped like a pen?
What good is a pen gonna do me in the jungle? I'd look like a fool.
Then what about a snake-shaped gun?
Ooh.
Make it look like you're grappling with a giant snake and then get a shot in on the enemy while they're distracted.
Perfect. Please, someone build that
We'll make
for
you
me.
a snake-shaped gun that folds up and fits into an attaché case.
Oh.
You give it a rest.
Oh,
Put a cannon in the crock cap.
to handle the ladies, aren't you?
No.
Cypher.
To tell you the truth, I don't like the idea of playing hanky-panky with enemy femme fatales either. But that's part of Bond's appeal. You could learn a thing or two from him. I mean, what about this Eva? What are you planning to do with her? No, that's not what I mean. You can't let yourself get involved. This is a game of spy versus spy.
Pen 15 gun.
Using you just as much as you're using her.
You'd look like a fool in the jungle.
You've got to grab the initiative, and to do that, you have to get the upper hand in the relationship. That's what a spy is supposed to do.
Get the upper hand.
Upper
I
hand.
think I'm cut out for that mission.
Maybe if you change your code name to 00 Snake.
00 Snake.
007 is the biggest thing to come out of England since the Mayflower. I wouldn't be surprised if they made 20 more of those movies.
Didn't you know? The Major is a huge James Bond.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Even worked up like this.
Worked up.
Maybe you don't realize this, but now that you've got him started talking
Sorry?
about Bond, I'm going to have to listen to him lecture for a whole hour after he gets off the radio.
You have my sympathy.
It's too bad you can't enjoy such a great movie, though.
I guess I'm just one of those people who can't enjoy spy flicks.
Or any movies, Snake. Alright, we're gonna call it good. I do remember something about being able to see better by chilling, so I wonder if actually saving and coming back will make that happen faster? Like, I feel like his eyes adjust, if I remember right. Like, it already looks like we're seeing better. Bloop. Maybe. Not for stream, actually. It looks actually, well, mostly dark. But anyway, we did us a save. Oh wait. There we go. There he is.